Okay, so this is after the testing. We just kind of want to show a couple things, being that you guys are kind of new to us customers. First of all, here's all the documents that will be coming with it. The first one is the quick start guide. This one has a QR code that will take you to a section where you can get torque specification, installation guide, warranty document, all that good stuff, and some more installation data. This shows the maximum oil level. This unit, the oil level is set. It's going to say that right there, that it's preset. Do not add or drain any oil until it's time for an oil change based on Pravolte Tech pubs. Okay, then this page, this one here, is the core return for warranty activation. I had two of them out. So what this is we used to charge a core fee and now we don't. But in order to keep rebuilding these things for you guys, we need to constantly get cores in. So what we're asking for here is that we make sure we get a core just like this one. If you have the other newer type, that's fine. Just let us know ahead of time so we know what to expect, what's coming back in versus what our orders are currently. So a like for like would be best. But if you can't, just give us a call. Let us know. What we're striving for is that you guys return the core completed within 60 days. All right. If there's an issue with that, let us know. But there's a fee that we would charge of $1,000 after it passes 60 days if we get no word of anything and no core return, which I don't think we're going to have that issue because, like I said, we're trying to help you take care of your fleet. So if we can catch them preventatively, that's the way to do it. So what we're looking for is that it's drained. Just tighten the drain plug lightly with the original crush washer is fine. And then remove the foam bumper and install it on the return clutch. And just don't set it down on the connector because it will become damaged. There's a few good pieces of information in here. I highly suggest having your techs read this. That way we don't get a damaged core back. Everything's all good to go. And then the quick start guide. This is very helpful for guys that are installing it to make sure everything goes smoothly. All right. And then this was our sheet that we did to QC the unit. If you want to take a screenshot so you can review that, go ahead. We can also include a copy of this in the crate. Also in the crate is going to be, this is going to be on the outside. That's your shipping label. This is your core return label. This is going to be in a Ziploc bag inside, along with this warranty activation card. Please, you guys fill this out. This really helps us out with tracking the cores and which unit it's replacing. As you can see, your serial number is written on here. And that's the serial number right there. So we know which core we got back for which unit. So the date of installation, company, your coach number, coach year, model, the last four of the VIN, the odometer mileage, and just what you saw as a defect. Usually these things have noisy bearings, they're leaking, the coil went bad, just some sort of little quick note right there. It doesn't have to be a book, but the more detail, the better. But if you want to just keep it simple, that's fine too. But just please return this with the core, put it back in the Ziploc bag. All right, so you'll take this out and you'll take this out and you'll get rid of this label and affix that one on the outside. And then that's it. Send your core back with this, and a complete core. All right, moving on. Now this video is going to be extra long here, but this unit was just came off of test. It's still kind of warm. We're going to put a cap on this breather for shipping because, like I said, the oil level is set. It's set to the bottom of this plug here. Okay, you never open this one. And everything is nice on this thing. All the threads look good. So I want to make sure that we kind of start off on the right foot with this stuff, All the threads are good. Everything was checked and chased to make sure your guys can just thread every bolt into this thing by hand. Like I said, I was a technician and I wouldn't want anybody having trouble installing anything that I rebuilt. So I'd make sure that it's easy for the technicians. All right, let me put this phone down for a sec and I'll pick it right back up and show you guys something else. Okay, that is the way right there to set your clutch down and your core clutch. Do not set it down on the connector because you will damage it. You'll notice that there's some silicone around the connector. We do that so later in life, when it does start to seep oil, it doesn't ruin the coil, all right? That is a big upgrade right there, believe it or not, because it saves the coil. Now, this is the foam bumper we're talking about. It's going to be on here like so, and you can see how that is going to protect that coil from becoming damaged. Now, what we're asking is that when you take your core and you get ready to pack it up, you just tape this onto the coil, all right, on your new one. So take it off your new one, sorry, put it on your core that's coming back and tape it so it stays in place, all right? You'll also find that the clutch will be taped off. And the reason for that is so nothing falls into it before you guys get it installed. That's actually happened before. We had one come back on a warranty saying, hey, it's noisy, it's making all kind of racket when we put it in the bus. When we got it back and we took it apart, we realized that there was installation hardware had found its way down into these magnets, probably through one of these bigger gaps, and got stuck onto these high power magnets. And so once you put it in low speed and it starts rotating separately, it makes a whole bunch of noise. Anyway, this video is getting long, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of leave it at that. But I want you to see that there's no leaks. All the threads were checked and chased, like I said. This thing ran through a battery of testing before we would deem it good to send it out to you guys. All right. Just wanted to be sure that you guys get a good product and you're happy with it. That's the whole goal here. All right. Is to make sure that the customer is taken care of and that you guys can install these confidently. All right. So are they perfect visually? No, there's small cosmetic flaws because, you know, it was a rebuild. It's a remanufactured unit. But I think they look pretty darn good for what they are. So if we can catch yours early and get them all rebuilt, we can save your fleet a lot of headaches going down the line. So again, everything checked, torque sealed, everything is done to the max with this. So please, there's the core return label. Send this core card back to activate your warranty. Anything you need to know about doing that, the core return is right here on this sheet. And then your quick start guide. All right. So now we're just going to take it and pack it up. It's going to go right in here. These are actually oversized for this size crate. So they padded really nicely. So we're going to go ahead and put this in there. But we're also going to put this in a garbage bag. So what I'll do is I'll open up a garbage bag right here, pick this up, set it down into it, close up the garbage bag, and then put it inside here. Okay. Don't forget to remove this tape, obviously, but also to remove the tape off the breather, okay? The little cap we're gonna put on there, all right? Remove that stuff and you'll be good to go. Just put your core in the trash bag, put the bumper on, tape it. You don't have to tape the whole thing off because it's gonna be rebuilt anyway, so it doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. Just tape there and put it in the trash bag, set it down in there the way it came out, put the foam lid, put the wood lid, secure it, and put the label on. Have FedEx pick it up. All right, thank you very much for watching. I know this was a kind of a long video, but just wanted to kind of give you guys an introduction to how we kind of do business and our paperwork setup and all that stuff. So now that you guys can see it, I think everything will run smoothly. And if you have any questions or comments at all, reach out. Thank you very much.